Test.
Marty's live and the screen ignites. Baldur's Gate under neon lights. Ghost Recon calling from the fight. Dune whispers desert might. Cartoon Saturday, grab your chair. No Man's Sky, we're floating there. Beaver tales, pixel trails, laid back streams, the ship sets sail. Laughs and quests, the story prevails. Beaver tales, pixel trails. Beaver tales, pixel trails, laid back streams, the ship sets sail. Laughs and quests, the story prevails. Beaver tales, pixel trails. Laser shots and a wasteland spin. Sevens is six where the vault begins. Chill vibes flowing, let's dive in. The Lord of Streams, let the fun begin.
No rush, no race, just cosmic pace. From dunes to stars to a pixel space. Every stream's a magic place.
Grab your snacks and join the chase. Beaver tales, pixel trails, laid back streams, the ship sets sail. Laughs and quests, the story prevails. Beaver tales, pixel trails. Beaver tales, pixel trails.
Alrighty. Good and happy Saturday. It's time for some Saturday morning cartoon. No Man's Sky is the game. Marty's the name. Welcome in, welcome in. So, we are in the Yubsha system. And Tex, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, system we discovered 2 weeks ago in this playthrough. Yeah, so let's see. What do we got going on here? There's lots of stuff to do in this game for anybody in chat who is not familiar. This is just some of the things. There's 2 pages of secondary missions here. And we are here now. Speak to Nata and Polo on board the station. This is Space Anomaly, right? That's where we are right now. So, hi, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Good and happy Saturday. This is the Space Anomaly, and right behind me is the Nexus. That's what we will be beginning with. But first, just a quick review of our equipment here. I think our this playthrough is mature enough that we're doing okay in our exosuit, our starship. This is a Corvette. Now, anybody in chat is more familiar than I am. I think you basically start with a C class. I'm not sure if you can start with a better one than that or not. And if so, somebody in chat can enlighten me as to how I can upgrade this without going into the ship thing in the space station and spending a ton of nanites to upgrade from C to B to A to S, blah blah blah. That's what I did with this one. It started off as a C, and I've spent a ton of nanites. I think 35,000 nanites to bring it up to A. It's good shape. I think the damage potential here is a little misleading. It does have positron ejector, the rocket launcher, and the photon cannon. It handled itself equitably in combat, so I'm okay with that. I also want to put the cyclotron ballista, but I need 4 wiring looms, I think it is, for these 2 parts. Yeah, there it is. I'm going to put that on hopefully today. Multi-tool, we have a number of S-class multi-tools, so we're doing good there. We are lacking in the freighter business, though. We have a B class. I mean, it's a good size, and we do have some interesting upgrades there. It's not telling me what the buff is for all these upgrades, but nevertheless, we are still looking for an S-class freighter. So, without further ado, again, welcome in everybody, and I forgot, what is the weekend mission? Construct an underwater outpost. Okay, let's go and do that. Let's go construct ourselves an underwater outpost. There's our Corvette over there. You get on these teleporters here to go to the landing pad, and off we go. It's probably going to zap us into a completely different star system. We'll find out. Yeah, there we go. Off we go. Off into a different star system. Excuse me for just one moment. For some reason my allergies seem to be acting up this morning. Okay. Habitable planet located. Reach the target planet. What is the habitable planet here? Planetary anomaly. India, we're in a blue star system as well. There's Paradise Planet right there. I hope that's the planet they're talking about, because that would be really cool. What's it called? Lithium Itches. Lithium Itches. Does it? I did not realize that. Yep. We're asked to build an underwater outpost on the Paradise Planet. Ain't that special? There's obviously a few outposts here already. Now, my intuition would be to find, yeah, exactly, a piece of land. Put down on a piece of land and put a base down close to said piece of land. So let's go over here. Oh, goodness me. Fingers. Fingers. All right. Let's open up the old hatch here. The old poop hatch. Are we over land? No, we're not. Underwater base, eh? How's our underwater protection doing? 50%?
Technology recharge.
Let's push that up. Let's push this up.
Technology recharge.
Let's maximize that.
Recharge.
And I think we should be good to go because this is a paradise planet. It should have no overt hazards. In fact, the weather is balmy, as you can see here. Sentinels are minimal. That is characteristic of paradise planets. So off we go. Okay. Base computer. Let's see. Base computer. Okay. I think as long as it's underwater. It probably doesn't even have to be underwater. We'll put it underwater. Searching cartographic archives. It's a standard base thing. Base building procedures. Okay, what are we asked to build? What are we? Build infrastructure, deep water chamber. Okay, so deep water chamber. That would be here. Deep water chamber. Let's go with a round one. Here's where we are, right there. And I want to put it... You know what? Oh, we don't have the foundation, do we? Dang, that would be really useful right about now. Because you see how the rock is halfway into the chamber there. That's not what we want to see. Construct a moon pool floor. Okay, so that's this thing. Cannot build missing materials. Crystal sulfide and living pearl. Okay. Crystal sulfide and living pearl. Let's grab some of these creatures. Get this out of the way.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
Is that the same one?
Units received.
Lots of water creatures here. There we go.
Units received.
And we got three. We got one more underwater and three more flying creatures to find on this planet. But that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for this stuff, crystal sulfide. And nope.
Units received.
There it is. That's the final underwater creature. Okay, so what is it we're looking for? 2 living pearls and 3 crystal sulfide. Okay. Living pearls, living pearls. Let's see if these guys are above the surface. Sometimes these things are buried in caves and they're pretty hard to dig out without destroying them. And I think that's the case here. Yeah, okay. Is there any more anywhere else? This might be doable. It's the crystal sulfide. This is a spewing vent here. And we need 3. So that's what we'll get. Okay. Back off a little bit. Let this thing vent. Now, I'm out of oxygen, so
Technology recharge.
let's go ahead and replenish that. That's one thing I would recommend in this particular mission, is to get yourself some of those oxygen buffs. We're looking for clams, but oh, there is some here. Okay, so you just kind of shoot the clams. Yeah, don't shoot it with your terrain manipulator. That's not going to work. These guys, 223, 270, 223, 136. We're looking for some that are hopefully on this, well, on the surface down here. There's another one. Oh, there's 2 there. Okay, awesome. Look at that. Got them both. I only needed 2 of these, but it's fine. That's what we need. We need some. Moon pool floor. Okay. Oh, we got away from our base a little bit, didn't we? There it is. Okay. Let's see. This guy, this guy, this guy. What else do we need? Glass tunnels. Okay, that would be this thing. We need 2 more crystal sulfide, so 4 more crystal sulfide. All right. That's not unusual for underwater stuff. You need underwater materials for underwater stuff. That is not unusual at all. Okay, this thing's about to blow. Let's get out of the way. We're gonna get the other piece over here, and we need 1 more. Where's our base? Up there. 257. 206. 284. 249. Trying to find something a little closer. 227. 220, 292. 206. Let's see if there's anything in that one. These things here are pretty neat too. These will give you Hadal cores if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there you go. I'm out of oxygen again. It's okay. I'll replenish that momentarily. Right, let's get back to our base. Should have enough oxygen to get back to base. Pete, welcome to the stream. How are you doing this morning? This afternoon, I guess, for you. Hope you're having a great day. Just doing the weekend mission here. Glass cuboid room. Okay, we're just going to build what we're asked to build here. There's the glass cuboid room. Now, molded lockbox, robotic arm, a sphere, and an oscilloscope. So I'm guessing this thing wants us to build a... Oh, I was going to say to build a door, but you know what? This is a door. You can't get in it because the rock is in the way. So now we get our terrain manipulator out and remove some of the rock. Now we can get in. There you go. Okay, what else? 2 molded lockboxes. So where are they? Are they in here? Or here? I think they might be here. Nope. Molded lockboxes. There's an oscilloscope. There's the robotic arm. Oh, shit. There it is. Molded lockboxes. Okay, so we need 25 carbon for those. Those are done. The robotic arm. Let's put that. Let's put that right there. A sphere and an oscilloscope. Okay, so sphere. Where's the sphere? Here's the oscilloscope. What does that look like? Construct sphere. Viewing sphere. Is that it? I think that is it, isn't it? Nope. This is a viewing sphere. It's not a sphere. Somehow. All right. Decorations then? Is that what we're looking for? I don't see a sphere in here anywhere. There's a sphere right there. Okay. Ooh, that's big. That's big. Let's just put that right here then, shall we? Upload data from the base computer. You can return to the space station teleporter. Turn to the... May delete after uploading. You know what? Log in as guest. Upload base. There you go. Okay, I think that's it. I think. Mission complete. Let's go over here. And up we go. We're off to the space anomaly to turn in this mission. Yeah, I think we can just summon the anomaly here. That's the best way to get back, I think. Here we go. That wasn't too tough. We did have to pick up a few extra pieces there, the crystal sulfide and the pearls. So, yeah. Anybody who's doing this mission later on, just be cognizant of that fact that you do need some pieces that you may not have. Glass, you need glass. Pretty sure for the glass corridors. Yeah, let's go turn it in. Then we'll go up and talk to Nada, maybe Polo. Pretty sure that's a mission we got to do too. Complete the mission. There's our 1800 Quicksilver for the weekend mission. 5 hypnotic eyes. So 5400 Quicksilver is what we're working with at the moment. And here's a bunch of stuff that we picked up just now. Okay, I'm going to repin. Oh, don't need to. Speak to Nada and Polo on board the station. Okay. I don't need to repin it. It's already pinned. Okay. Is it first? Is it last? Try to tell Nada about the Atlas. Blah, blah, blah. If you have something to tell me, Nada chooses not to hear. You are welcome aboard our home. Okay. Polo holds coordinates for black holes and Atlas stations. It's almost like I haven't been here. Black hole, eh? Tell Polo the truth. Do not speak, friend. Nada tells me it is first. Is it last? It is last. So it goes. Some things I do not want to discover. Fair enough. Oh, he didn't give me anything. Black holes. Give me some. Give me the coordinations for black hole. Polo smiles, sends me location black hole in my starship's navigation computer. Okay, cool. Helios and Ares supply nanites. Let's go check that out. Then we'll go back to the market and see what's back there. Now, once a week, this guy will offer you one of these for free, an emergency signal scanner. This thing, the emergency, up in the top right corner there, the emergency signal scanner. That will allow you to find a derelict freighter. Special rewards on derelict freighters, right? Okay, we're going to give him the data we've discovered since the last time. It's given us 765 nanites. What do you call that when you get your numbers backwards? It's not dyslexic, that's for letters. Whatever it is. Anyway, going to give this guy our milestone data, and he should give us a number of nanites as well. So 150 from him. Let's go back and see if there's anything we really want back here. Now, first place I'm going to go is the terminal here. Met 60 aliens, eh? Synthesis laboratory. So we have all this stuff, all the first page. We have a lot of stuff on the second page here. Some of this stuff, you know, the usefulness is debatable. 500 watt. Sorry. Missed. Kind of jumped over my head there. More power, stronger, faster, sharper, blah, blah, blah. Multi-tool upgrades. Pulse spitter stuff I have. That's the main stuff I need, I want. Got all this stuff over here, so I think we got everything we need off the multi-tool vendor. Here's the Exocraft vendor. Oh, did I get 500? Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Really? No way. Oh, look at that. Well, thank you, folks, everybody in chat. I didn't see the new sub notification pop up, but my apologies if I missed that. Okay. Right on. Right on. We'll see what that brings later on. I'll be sure to let you know. Research Exocraft upgrades. Yeah, let's have a look. So I don't have a tendency to get upgrades for the Exocraft because I don't use them a whole lot. This stuff over here for the submarine is more useful at times, especially during missions, certain missions. But again, it's not something I use a whole lot. They can be very useful and very fun, actually. For some of you who have seen my No Man's Sky streams here, I have used Exocraft on occasion, and they can be a lot of fun. Okay, let's go over here. Do we need one of these? I think we're pretty flush with Exocraft or Exosuit. Exosuit slots, but you know what? 200,000 units. We got like 380 million. Yeah, let's just get that. Exosuit upgrades. Let's see. What are we missing? Anything? Yeah, we're missing the translation bits over here. I don't want to spend nanites unnecessarily because I want to see if I can upgrade my Starship to an S-Class, my Corvette. So I'm going to forego that. Speaking of Starship, here's the Starship upgrade vendor. Starship technology vendor. There's a couple of things I don't have here. The Fourier delimiter, which is for the phase beam weapon. I don't use the phase beam, so I'm going to pass on that. Cargo scan deflector. I don't use that either. It can be useful, but I just don't have the presence of mind to use it when I need it. So I'm going to pass on that as well. And we're just going to look at the base parts that... okay, so here's base part terminal. Construction, all kinds of construction parts, right? That you can use in your bases and stuff. I don't use a lot of prefab, so I'm going to pass on this one. This is again prefabs, the cuboid room stuff. Excuse me, we were given this one for the mission, but we don't actually have it, you see? Don't actually have that. These are kind of neat, you know. The part that I was wanting was this thing here, the foundation. That would have probably given me the opportunity to raise my where is it? This thing. No, sorry. Where is it? The underwater. Where's the underwater stuff? Biodome, viewing sphere, large glass, cylindrical room. But there's supposed to be underwater stuff here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, cylindrical room frame. Anyway, I don't see it there, but there it is. This is the underwater stuff, aquatic construction. Yeah, so maybe it would have given us an opportunity to raise up our deep water chamber. Again, Exocraft stuff. This is the neat stuff over here. The race initiator. obstacles and force amplifiers. They're like it's like a ramp that you can use to do jumps, right? If that's what you're into. Okay. All right, let's see. Snowing pretty hard here in the Great White North, Eastern Ontario region. We got over a foot of snow in the last couple of days, I'm thinking. Got over a foot of snow on the ground right now. That's a lot of snow for like mid-December. Indeed. Hard pass on the snow, eh? Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. Brings to mind the Pink Floyd song, Wish You Were Here, right? I don't wish you were here. Because snow can be a bit of a, yeah, one of those things. So we got a bunch of decorations here for our bases, tables, chairs, all kinds of stuff, right? There's all kinds of things that came in at various times from different updates. Yeah, good for you, Tex. Good for you. I wish you all the best in terms of weather and all that Christmassy stuff, for sure. No need to be trudging through snow, especially way down there, right? Again, here we go. We got lots of construction stuff. Here's the fossil displays from the relics update that we... yeah, exactly, right. Yeah, so we just did the Relics Redux expedition last week, and this is the stuff that you get from that. So you can actually purchase it here in the Space Anomaly. It's construction modules. You can put these in your base. Slashing Lake, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome aboard. We got lights here. We got all kinds of electrical stuff here, switches and all that kind of thing that you can make really funky displays with. That's pretty cool, actually. I've never really dabbled too much in this stuff, but you know, you can make some really cool stuff with these. Yeah, for sure. Proximity switches, power inverters. Yeah, absolutely. Planting, if you're into growing crops for getting, you know, some of these nice things. Frost ward is cool. It gives you frost crystals, which you can use then to make glass. Some of the other things there are a little expensive, so you can use, you know, you can grow these things to make money. There's probably faster ways to make money. Sentinel interceptors are definitely on the radar there. So the wood pieces, the stone pieces, the alloy metal pieces, and salvaged pieces. I really like these. These are from a recent update as well. And then we got some of this stuff. Primitive shapes, wedges, you know, pipes, and so on. You can make pretty cool things with that too. And storage containers, of course. Once you get the storage containers on your freighter, you don't. I think you just need. I think you might need just to buy one storage container thing for your freighter, and then you can build like 10 of them. You don't have to buy all these. These are for your bases, not freighter bases. And then we're back to the beginning. You know what? I'm just going to pass on this right now. And we're going to get on with the show here. So like I said, we got a ton of missions here. I don't even know where to start, you know, because there's so much to do. I almost want to do... I almost want to do Under a Rebel Star. I like that mission. Let's do that. We've been doing the Artemis quest line I think we've placed... I'm pretty sure we placed Artemis over here, didn't we? Did we not do that? I thought we placed Artemis over here. This is where she ends up. If you let her live. Because you scoop her up out of the abyss from which into which she fell. NATA entity authorization requires secondary simulation running. The machine hums, glowing with a life and power that unnerves me. The terminal is scrambled, its display unreadable. Broadcast message. I attempt to send a message into the simulation. It does not work. Do not know what I expected. How could a whole universe listen? Okay, I'm guessing in this playthrough we have not done that. Explore the new reality. Yeah, purchase technology blueprints or new base parts. Find an Atlas interface, blah blah blah. And present a wonder. New galaxy awaits. The universe is yours to explore. Enjoy. Are we in a different galaxy here? We'll find out in a second. I think we have traversed galaxies, haven't we? Your bases. So this is obviously a... No, it's not obvious. I thought it was a continuation of an expedition, but it's not. Orange Squid Exotic. Okay, that's the base where I find the Orange Squid Exotic. There's the portal for the S-Class Interceptor. S-Class Freighter Tech. This is the portal you go to, or at least I have a base there now. I can get some S-Class upgrades for my freighter. Another pillar. S-Class Experimental Multi-Tool right there. Okay. We are not in a different galaxy here, I don't think, because that would show us... Those would point to the Euclid galaxy, I think, if we were. So, okay, well, what daily missions do we have aside from the Warp Hypercore? That's the reward for constructing an outpost. That's a nice reward, gotta say. Hypercore is used to power your hyperdrive, right? So you can go from star system to star system. One of these completely powers your hyperdrive, whether it's your freighter or starship hyperdrive. You know what? Let's go ahead and do the. Let's go ahead and do the pirate missions. Let's see what that does. Let's do a save point, and out we go. There's a little tiny Corvette here. Really small, compact. All I need. I'm gonna check and see. We're gonna get accosted by pirates here for sure during this mission series. So yeah. Hesperia. Oh, we are in a different. We are in a different galaxy. We're in the Hesperious dimension. I think this is galaxy number 2, is it not? Well, whatever the case, we are no longer in the Euclid galaxy. So, okay. What? New beginnings. No, we want to do under a rebel star. Restart mission using nearby structures. So if you wander away from the place where you originally get your missions, you're likely to see this thing down in the bottom here. And we are actually going to repin the mission with local nearby things. So let's see. Are we in a pirate system? We're not, are we? No, we're not. Okay. Reach. Okay, so we got to go to a different star system. And it should be pinned for us there. There it is. There we go. I don't think this is a pirate system, though. I think this is just where you're going to get more directions. Let me just double check that. First contact. Okay. Now, oh yeah, there's a waypoint there. Starship monitoring system reports file registry fragmented diagnostics error. Unable to fire system integrity manual input required. Unauto diagnostics error. Starship monitoring system reports blah blah blah. Verify system integrity error. So the pirates are actually messing with us right here, right? View fragmentation map. Processing around blah blah blah. I have no recollection of accessing this interface in the past. Yeah. Analyze block 0. Analyzing, no errors found. Block 1. Okay. Identifying process discovered, blah blah blah. Activate firewall. Quarantine. Quarantine that one. Okay. Unidentified process discovered at address, blah blah blah. Quarantine that one. So running a virus scan here, right? Unidentified process discovered at blah blah blah. Terminate that process. Administrative privilege required. Oh no, we didn't enter our password, did we? Keylogger, man, come on. Administrator already logged in, fetching recent user activity, blah blah blah. Hijacked something or other. Pilot interface not found, scanning Sentinel pilot. Sentient pilot. No dominant race pilot found. Conclusion, self-piloting ship identified, injecting autopilot coordinates. Short audio clip plays from my ship's communicator of voice. Cadence of the sound suggests speech, though it is not in any language I recognize. Emergency override. This is the autophage stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Autopilot aborted. Zatu, JJ Zatu. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce that. My apologies for butchering that. Good day to you. Welcome to the stream. Doing some No Man's Sky this morning on Saturday Morning Cartoon. That's pretty much been the go-to for quite a long time here now on this channel. I have a lot of fun with this game. There's a lot to do. I was just mentioning that a few minutes ago. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. The alerts flash across my ship display, gradually slow, then disappear. Normal functionality is restored. Good for you. Yeah, it's really, this is a good game. I love it. It's one of my top 5, I'm sure. It appears that whatever unidentified process was taken over the system finally been removed or given up. Ship computer, or it's gone clandestine, it's gone dark, and we're just not aware of the problems it's going to cause. My ship computer has isolated the injected autopilot target. I could ignore it or fly there manually to find out suspicion. Okay. And diagnostics. So when you're doing the autophage series of missions, I think that's what this is. They who returned. Yeah, that's exactly what that is, right? Let's go ahead and they left us, duty bound to follow them, but nowhere that will end. If you receive this, follow my coordinates, secure the site in case I don't make it back, please. Okay, my starship process coordinates, stranger's message, transmission decayed over time, but location appears to be valid. Dreams of the deep. Oh, you know what happened? It's recalibrated it's recalibrating all of my missions, apparently, because I do have Dreams of the Deep right here. That's not the one I was doing. I was trying to do a Rebel Star under a Rebel Star. Pardon me for a second here. All right. They who returned. Okay, so I thought there was supposed to be two, like, twin missions for that. I think that checks off. That starts when you've done this one, the Atlas Eternal. Once you've finished, or at least completed the Atlas series of missions to a certain extent, you'll get this here, right? They were returned. So this is the autophage series of missions. We're going to do Rebel Star, under a Rebel Star. So we do have a waypoint. You see, transmission coordinates validated, dreams of the deep. That's not what we're trying to do. Come on, folks. Stop repinning my missions. Hate it when that happens. Let's get situated here. Signal echo coordinates. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is a location on this planet here. And the type of planet we got here is miasmatic. So there's toxic atmosphere in here. That is the hazard. Pretty sure we have some toxic suppression. Yeah, right here. Toxic suppressor. Toxin suppressor. So that'll keep us alive a little bit longer. As opposed to if we didn't have it at all. Okay, land to begin your search. Maybe not. Maybe we can just find what we're looking for. It's not likely to be in the water. It's likely to be something on land here somewhere. Good thing about this ship is you can hover. Something like the Sentinel interceptors, you can hover on this ship. So, okay, where's our actual target? Maybe we need to, maybe we will need to land to find the actual target. Maybe not. See how that crashed freighter just spawns in right there? I think this may be what we're looking for. So what we're going to do is just going to hang out over here and do this. We'll open up the hatch and we'll beam down to the planet right here. So you see, all you need to do is park yourself in your Corvette to actually discover the planet, right? You don't need to actually set foot on the planet. There's 9 life forms here. Underwater stuff, obviously, because there's water. There's 2 underwater life forms. There's 2 flying. And there are 5 ground creatures. So I'm going to just check and see if I can get all that. Destination blocked. Okay, well, let's just... let's do that. Now... 400 units over that way. So obviously this is not the structure we're looking for our pirate series of missions. So let's just dig this out anyway. Since we're here, we may as well. Blah, blah, blah. You guys can replay those messages if you want to read them. I've read them probably 100 times. I glaze over them. Double tap. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's your weekend going, Double tap? You are getting perilously close to that date, aren't you? Good for you. I can't wait for you to be there. I hope you have plans. Yes. What is it? 2 weeks left? Nice.
All good here.
18 days. Less than 3 weeks. You plan to do whatever you want. Yeah, that's a good plan. That's kind of the plan I had. Some of the things I wanted to do, though, were thwarted by the big sea, more or less. I mean, you know. But I've found I found a new fun pastime. It's called gaming, and it doesn't require me to leave my my man cave. No. I have done a bit of travel. That's what I had originally. One of the things I'd originally. Good for you. I hope we can game together, at least a little bit. I think that may be part of your plan. Not exactly sure, but it might be nice, eh? We'll give it a shot if you like. Okay, what did I say? 400 meters over that way? Let's get some of the critters here first. There's some starships. 5 ground creatures, eh? There's one. Oh. That's a fine title,
Toxic protection.
if I may say so myself.
Units received.
If I may say so myself. Looks like we... Yeah, you know what? I don't think we have a problem with that. Right, Tex?
Units
We'll show you the ropes. Tex will show you the ropes. Tex knows the ropes better than I do. I'm starting to get familiar with them, but for sure, Tex knows them better than I do.
Units received.
We're just scooping up all the, or trying to scoop up the life forms here. Not scoop them up, but discover them.
Units received.
We can throw down, indeed. So we got 2 ground creatures left. They're rare, and 2 uncommon underwater creatures. Where's the heck? It repinned again. It did. Let's abandon that and go back to our under a rebel star. 386. You know what? Caustic winds. Oh yeah, it's toxic here, isn't it? And my toxic hazard protection has expired. That's okay. We'll make do. We'll manage, I'm sure. Oh, get out of the way, you big brute. So far, looks like we're headed in the right direction. Whatever it is, we're in range. Is it down here? There's supposed to be a ship there, I think. Yeah. I think there's supposed to be a ship here. Pirate ship. There's nothing here but a distress beacon of a crashed starship. There is no sign of life. Download the logs. Attempt to salvage what I can from the log of the crashed ship. Sifting through the diagnostic data, they appear to have been a victim of a sudden overwhelming assault. Cover the recording. Among the endless data, countless warnings and errors triggered by the flames that consumed the ship, there is a fragment of a recording, a window into a starship's final moments. blah blah blah. Suddenly the voice changes. The muffled shouts of the pilot fade away, cut through by words that ring out in a clear and powerful tone. Resist the red. We shall cut out its crimson eye. The end of the message is accompanied by a clear navigational signal, a rendezvous point, but for who? 500, isn't it? Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I was hoping to get to that by Christmas, and, well, we got an early Christmas present. Alrighty. Okay, let's get the rest of our loot here. Now, are these guys... Oh, these guys are shooting at me. These guys are shooting at me, are they? You serious, boys? Get out of town. They are shooting at me. Okay. Where is he? Okay, let's get the rest of our loot. There might actually be a starship here. I'm going to do something here to see if I can summon this starship. The starship that would normally be, what, right here? Okay, let's do something.
Please hit the like button for Marty.
Let's bring in our Corvette right over here. Mage, welcome to the stream. How you doing this evening? So we got 2 ground creatures left to discover and 2 aquatic creatures. There's one there. Probably not going to see that from here. What I wanted to do is this. I wanted to reload save. So I'm going to do this. Restore point saved. And I'm just going to quickly reload the restore point to see if that ship spawns in.
Got alert for a bit.
No worries, Tex. Do what you need to do. No, it did not spawn in. Look at that. Okay. That's just weird. Now, let's see if our jetpack brings us up on top of the hill here. Yeah, you see on the bottom right there, the jetpack symbol. This doesn't use any jetpack fuel. If you're going vertical, you're not using jetpack fuel, thankfully. Now where's that creature I spotted up here? Oh, there it is. It's one. I think there's 2 left, right? Yeah. Rare ground, always active. Where be you? So the rare creatures, they may take a while to spawn in. The good news is that there's water right here. We'll probably be able to discover our... okay, we have an anomaly right here. A localized storm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can find... Let's see if I can find our aquatic creatures. 2 aquatic creatures down here. There's one. And there's the other one. So all we got left is... all we got left is 1 rare ground creature. Alright, where's my ship? Up there. The reason I like to extreme localized toxicity. There it is. Look at that. Look. seem to follow me down. Now they are short-term, they are short-lived, so if you walk away, they will disperse. You see? It's just dispersing there now. There's the last ground creature right there. And again, the reason I like to scan all... What, the door's not open? Oh yes, it is. Reason I like to scan all the creatures is, of course, 250 nanites per creature. So in this case, 9 creatures gives us 2250 nanites. That creature looks like something out of Stranger Things. Does it not? A little bit? A little bit. Maybe the pet of the creature from Stranger Things. Okay, we got that. How many nanites we got? 26? 26.9, almost 27,000. There's the beacon we got for the pirate missions. Let's activate that. We're probably going to be sent to a pirate system next. So we're going to have to go to a different star system. Go up in space and check our map. Let's close that. Fly to deep space rendezvous point. Hang on a second, Mage. What? Are the links not working? They don't appear to be working for some reason. Here, let me do this. Does this work? Okay, so I need to relog into Streamlabs, I think, because that I'll have to review that because that's not working. Let me check something here. Well, who else was here earlier? Pete, right? See if I can find Pete's channel. I am subbed to your channel, Pete, so let's see. Did YouTube unsub me from your channel? That would have been uncalled for. Dang. Really? Okay, let me do this. There we go. Okay. So, do check out PSB. Yeah, do check out Tex, the Infidel. Do check out Gauntry Mage. I'll do the community showcase now. And there we go. These three folk have interesting channels that you may want to check out. Good gaming channels. So check them out. And let's get back to what we were doing here. Let's see. We got all the creatures. We're under a rebel star. And we're going to see if we can finish under a rebel star this morning. See if we can finish that before. Hey, no worries, Mitch. Like I said, I'll have to review my Streamlabs business because I had shoutouts for anybody who spoke up in chat and have channels listed in my my Streamlabs stuff. Oh, over here, are you? Okay, let's go over that way. It's like a spot in space. Rendezvous navigation beacon. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, yes. Now we're going to get attacked.
Hostile ships approaching.
Just like I said. 3 ships, eh? Is it 3 or 4? It's 4. So let's see how our Corvette holds out here. Looks like it's doing okay. So the combination of the photon cannon and the, I think, positron ejector seems to do quite well.
Hostile ships defeated.
Use the photon cannon to wear down the shield, and then the positron ejector to destroy the ship, right? These containers here we can also grab. These 2.
Hostile ships approaching.
Okay, more ships coming. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Hostile ships defeated.
you do you, right? I don't like the phase beam. I just don't. I never did. So these 2 guys, the positron ejector and the photon cannon, they work fine for me, right? You use what works for you, right? It's all good. Now, under Rebel Star, Starship scanner to ping the navigation beacon. Incoming message. Alrighty. You wish to follow us, to seize your freedom, to reject the grand lies of the Atlas? We shall see if you are worthy, the voice of freedom. Worthy of the voice of freedom. Challenge the caller. I hear only static and reply, faint laughter echoing in through the noise. Ha ha ha! Sort of like that, I guess. I don't know. Oh. What? Back on the planet? Really? Sure. Whatever. Go there. Welcome to the voice of freedom. This is the planet we were just on, I think. Pretty sure.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
So, approximate location, land to begin your search. There's a freighter there. I don't know if that's the same freighter we were just at or not, but I got a funny feeling this is what we're looking for here. So I'm just going to land this thing, or at least stop it, kind of like right here. And then we'll go back and let's get our stuff, because there's stuff here. Nanites. Possibly other things. Restore shield. It's also one of these guys. Might get a decent upgrade out of this. Never know. And the answer is nope. Looks like nanites to me. Okay, we got also this thing. So let's get that.
Toxic protection. Falling.
And I think we're going to go inside now. Yeah, there's the symbol. Let's go inside. Let's get out of the storm. And let's check this out. Glorious survivor, welcome. The path to liberty shall be our own masters. This broadcast finished. Terminal begins. Print to secure pass. Invitation seems to meet this. Voice of freedom. Accept the invitation. So there we go. Ticket to freedom. That's what we just picked up here. Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. Ticket to freedom. Wow, our inventory's full. Holy crap. How did that happen? Teleport coordinators. Heavy scaffold. That's a Corvette part there. Cargo bulkhead. That goes over here somewhere. Oh, of course, the freighter is not in this system, so I can't scan the. I can't open the cargo, the other containers. I think what I can do though is move this stuff to the freighter though. Oversized canister link. It's Corvette parts, right? Salvage data. So we have 62 salvage data.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
And I think this is asking me to deploy the ticket from the inventory. Oh yeah?
Alert.
I think
Navigational
this is
data
going to bounce us
received.
to another star system again, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Now there's an exclamation point on this Corvax entity here. Let's see what gives here. Sagitated, perhaps in pain, their body buzzes. Small arcs of electricity jump between their mask and shoulders. They jolt and shake. They need help. Let's help them out. They reach out a hand. Shake hands. Shake hands. Power arcs from life form leaping their metal joints flowing straight through me. The pain is intense. With the overload discharged, Corvax looks more comfortable. They waft away the smell of burning flesh and present me with a gift. Standing amongst the Corvax. Okay. And a photon cannon module. This is almost worthless. We have an X-class and an A-class upgrade for the photon cannon. We could use more, for sure. Now, what does our mission say? Access the galaxy map. Access the galaxy map. Okay. Kind of got to go out into space to do that, so let's do that. We will likely be shoved off into a pirate system, or what do they call it? Outlaw system? Let's have a look. Yep. Yep, outlaw system. Oh, it's dissonant too. I'm going to show you something in this system, I think, that is also useful. I find useful. Let's be clear. Okay. So go to the space station, right? Yep. Outlaw space station, right here. I think we need to speak to a bunch of individuals. Is that what it says? Under rebel Star. Locate. Local system authorities have been displaced by the Voice of Freedom. Outlaw forces. Outlaw systems allow the purchase of profitable black market goods. Complete lucrative missions for the station's bounty master. Acquire forged passports to restore reputation in regulated systems. So, okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. You don't have a teleporter here when you land in your Corvette. You gotta walk. And walk. And walk. Just one of those things, right? They just haven't implemented it. I don't know if they will or not. Don't ask me. I am not the developer. But I know this is a bit of a pain in the ass. It is what it is. So, outlaw station detected. Speak to those on board. Okay, so there's a couple of guys here. 3 guys here. Let's see. Righteous Thief. Gagark Singh. Welcome, glorious survivor. Here there are no Gek Korvax of Rykeen. Here we speak one tongue. Here we are free. Ask about the voice of freedom. Only the strong deserve to sing with the glorious voice of freedom. We do not permit the weak to find us. How about this little Gek fella? Pirate Master Ispun. Welcome, new face. To find us is to be chosen. To find us is to be free. Ask about the voice of freedom. There are those who would deny us our freedom, new face, those who would sacrifice everything to appease the sentinels, but the voice keeps us free. Commandant Eudalia. Crimson friend corrupts mind across the galaxy. No more will we prostrate ourselves before its all-seeing red eye. Ask about the voice of freedom. To speak with the voice of freedom is to roar back against the crimson void. It is glory itself. C-class fighters there. Let's go over and talk to this guy. See what he's doing. Loot Gek Daganagsni. You are one of us now, new face. You are bonded to us. You are free. Ask about the voice of freedom. The voice is not one voice, but many. It is our voice. It is your voice. You sing with our choir now. Okay, Shroud of Freedom. Cool. So, I think we need to see or talk to several other things and creatures in here. We'll start with this guy. Station Core. Life support systems. Commercial monitoring disabled. Station defenses primed. Freedom Atlas error on surveillance rejected. Request the voice of freedom. Glorious survivor, the promised star will be yours. Class. And we pick up what from here? Nothing? Well, for sure we get something from that. Anyway. 200,000 units. Yeah, so there's a maximum of 200,000 units in this mode that you will pay for your exosuit upgrades. Cargo slot upgrades, that is. Or technology slots. Up to you what you do with them. Okay. This guy got an icon over his head. Contraband agent Tazinoi. He's got contraband, these things here. You can buy these things here for this price. They will sell in regulated space for a lot more than that. So this is one way to make money in the game. This is not exactly gaming the economy. This is contraband, so it's yeah, it's risky, but there you go. You can do that. This is not contraband, but stuff that is rare, kind of, and you can buy it here. Repair kits, of course, quite useful. So there's that guy. Here's the bounty master. And frigate fuel, very useful for frigate missions. Destroy a pirate. You know what? Let's take that mission. This is sort of along the lines of the missions you would get in space stations. Let's talk to this guy before we go and get this thing out of the way. Hyperdrive, blaze javelin, plasma, geology, blah blah, life support, mining beam, launch thrusters, pulse engine, neutron cannon, scatter blaster, and scanner module. Pulse engine, launch thrusters. That's the upgrades he has for the for starships. Life support. Oh, and starship shield. Everything. And, oh, and hyperdrive too. Okay. I don't think I need anything here. How about here? Anything useful for me? He didn't have any of this stuff. He did have a pulse engine and a hyperdrive. I got an A-class hyperdrive here. It's not terrible. 178 light range, increase in range. This one here is in a supercharged slot. It's giving me 378. Quite a range I have here. 1,400 light years in this starship. It's quite good. Okay. Let's go back to our ship and do the mission we just signed up for. Let's go ahead and do that. So again, we got to walk back. I could have called in a different ship and had the luxury of boarding back there. Ed, welcome to the stream. How are you doing this morning? Welcome aboard. Hope you're having a great day. Hope everybody in chat's having a great day. It's an overcast, very snowy day here in the national capital area. Probably not going to go too far today. Okay, over this way. There's our quarry over here. Just got to get away from the space station a bit here to engage pulse engine. And we have arrived. So again, same drill. I think there's a number of waves of these guys. So that's wave 1. I think there's 2 ships per wave. Yep. There's wave 2. I don't even need the rocket launchers. There's wave 3. I think there might be one more wave. See, even the photon cannons are enough, right? I think that might be it, actually. I don't see any other... No, I don't see any other... I don't see any other pirates. Okay, so locate and destroy the pirates. That's done. Suspicious packets. So again, we got some of this stuff that we can throw up on the freighter. And we got some upgrades here as well. One for the mining beam. Supreme upgrade for the mining beam. We already have 3 upgrades for the mining beam. I doubt that this one will be better. It is possible. Let's check it out. So now we have 4. You cannot have 4 upgrades for a particular device. You can only have 3. This one does minus 12 overheat. Yeah, this one isn't even as good as one of the S-class upgrades here. So going to take that down. Scanner module upgrade. Okay, we're going to do the same thing here. Again, we had 3 S-Class upgrades. This one upgrades 3 of the analysis rewards. This one only does, oh no, this one does 3 as well. And this one only does 2, you see, fauna and mineral. What does this one do? This one only does 1, and it doesn't even do it very good, so I'm going to delete that one. So that was crap. We got crap. It's all good. It's all good. Get some more stuff here. This we'll have to get rid of at some point. We'll probably dump that in the space station, or we could just delete it. It's worth 60 nanites, really not much. Now we go back to the outlaw station. Turn in the mission. Where is it? Oh, down here. Sorry. Looking at the wrong icon. Alright. So once we've turned in this mission, I will go on a bio break. I'm going to get myself another cup of coffee. My second cup, because I need it, I think. Let's do this first. And hopefully I'll remember to do some of the things I wanted to show you in this star system when we get back from the break. Okay, let's go this way. And again, we got to walk back. There's my. So this is working this morning. This trick of the jetpack. Good. Like to see that. It's a little bit faster. Let's turn in our mission. There it is there. Going to get 400 tons of frigate fuel for that. Very useful. Very useful for our frigate missions. Let's see. Yeah, we have a little bit of fuel there now, so that's good. Okay, let's head over to our ship, and then we'll take our bio break. So on that note, refresh your drinks and snacks. Smoke them if that's what you're into, and facilities if you have to, and no Streamlabs. Did you just redeem something or gamble? Yeah, you see, I was just mentioning that Streamlabs appears to be all that stuff appears to be offline. Maybe I'll check that out too when I get back. So yeah, on that note, do refresh your drinks and snacks, and I'll be back in 3 or 4 minutes. Thanks for hanging in, and thanks for hanging out.
check Streamlabs on why none of the commands work. Labs.
All right, just bear with me for a moment while I check out my cloud bot here. YouTube is inactive. What? Oh, activate cloud bot. Oh, the cloud bot was inactive. So there we go. Try chatting now. Going to check Streamlabs on why the commands work. Why not? None of the commands work. Yeah, so it was inactive. I just checked. It was inactive. So if you try something in chat now, it might pop your shout out. Just try that. Explore the outlaw station. I think we just did that, did we not? Return to your ship to begin undocking procedures. So, welcome back, welcome back. I'm back. There we go. There you go. It's working. There you go. All working, all better. Sorry about that. Station flight path monitoring alert. Exit clearance pending. This is the voice of freedom will not permit the Atlas silence. New face carries our voice. You must hide your trail. Take this document, disrupt the traffic records at a station core. Your voice will be free in the darkness. Accept the task. Yeah, brain fart. Yep, there you go. Indeed, you're right. You got me. You got me. Alrighty, so now, okay, I wanted to show you a couple of other things, didn't I? I wanted to show you, what do we got here? 3 planets, okay. Is this the dissonant one? Pretty sure it said it was a dissonant planet here. I think it's probably behind this big one, right? Yeah, let's go over this way. There it is. Whoa! It's the feasting cask. That's kind of cool. And kind of big. This thing is huge. Look at that. Look how big it is. Let's see if we can move a little bit further away and get a better picture of it. Oh, not there. Dang it. Okay, maybe here. You know what? I want to move forward a little bit. Let's try that again. Oh, gonna need to move a lot more forward than that, but that's okay. We'll take it from here. No, still not far enough. Far enough ahead. Trying to get a nice picture of the feasting cask. Can't even see what it is there. Jeez. Butchering this little endeavor here. Sorry, folks. God. Seriously, Marty? What the hell are you doing? That's better. That's a little better, yeah. It's really hard to get a a sense of how big this thing is. That's as good as it gets. Okay, we're done here. Now, back to what I was trying to do here. before I was so brutally interrupted. This one is the dissonant planet. Yeah, dissonance detected. So, we're in a pirate-controlled system, right? Now, here's the deal with the dissonance, right? Dissonant planets contain a number of interesting features, such as the opportunity, perhaps, to acquire crashed interceptors, which are very expensive ships that you can use to gain quite a bit of income in a very short term. But there's a kind of a procedure, right? What do we got here? This is an archive here. We're not looking for an archive, though. I don't like the landscape here, but we'll try to make the best of it. So what we're looking for is dissonance resonators. So those are drills. They're drilling into the ground, and those crystals too, those purple crystals, we need some of those. The thing about the dissonance resonators, if you're in regulated space, not a pirate system, you'll be attacked quite significantly by, I think maybe by system authorities if you start pounding on the dissonance resonators. But in pirate systems, you can do it with impunity. You can just destroy the resonators, get the echolocators that you need to find the crashed interceptors, and be off on your way, right? So I don't like these planets here with the tall mountains because it just seems harder to find stuff. Oh, there's one over there. Okay, good. Now the good thing about this ship is it hovers. I mentioned that before, right? So we're going to go over here and we're going to just hover. Actually, I went too far. Too far. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Before I continue, just going to take a sip of coffee. Hey, the shoutouts are working. Good morning, Gunboat. How are you doing today? Okay. Alright, so there is an inverted mirror. You can get an echolocator or an inverted mirror from destroying those dissonance. Starduster, welcome in. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I think I'm coming down with something. My throat's getting sore. Throat's getting sore from talking. I was just telling wifey up there, not feeling very well right now, you know? Oh well. 'Tis the season, right? So we got an inverted mirror. We could have got an echolocator, but we got an inverted mirror. The echolocators will allow you to find the crashed interceptors. Now, having said that, I think we already have something that we can use to find crashed interceptors. This thing here, carrier AI fragment. This will find you an interceptor. No questions asked. It'll find you an interceptor right off. Oh yeah, tested for COVID, but negative so far. Okay, good for you. Yeah. Well, good. Not good that you have a cold, but good that it's not COVID anyway. Because that would just suck a little more, wouldn't it? I think COVID has been shown to be more or less of a kind of nasty flu strain, hasn't it? It sucks though. whatever, however you choose to define it. Do I have 2 of these already. I need another one. Do I have any over here? I do not. I'm going to see if I can find a couple of more dissonance, the drills there. If I can't, I'll probably just use the carrier AI fragment to locate an interceptor.
We've had all the shots, doing all we can.
Yeah, good for you. I don't think I got the most recent one, but I did get my flu shot like a couple of weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'm not immune suppressed, but I am susceptible from childhood, right? I had asthma when I was a kid and it sucked the life out of me. Anyway, I am susceptible to pulmonary illnesses, of which COVID and the flu are strains of, or variants of. So I just as soon protect myself if I can. Would be best, would it not? Rather do that than experience an end-of-life situation under a respirator. That would just not my idea of fun. Heard too many stories about that. Although, yeah, we'll just leave that right there. I'll just drop that right there. And yeah, move on. Hope everybody's having a great day. How's the weather in your part of the neck of the woods? Tex said he was expecting some nice weather. Nice. Northern Texas, is it not northern? I guess so, eh? A little ways from Dallas. I don't mean to put you on the spot, Tex. If you're, he did say he was lurking, so half expecting, half not expecting an answer there. It's all good. Sometimes I'm in somebody's chat and I say hello and then I lurk, but I don't say I'm lurking, right? You know, I'm gaming or I go off to do chores or whatever, and sometimes I don't say anything. I'm just, you know, if the streamer puts me on the spot, well then, you know, it's all you can do, right? Sorry, but I'm not watching at the exact moment. I'm doing something else. There's not a lot of dissonance resonators here on the planet. Apparently. I'm not finding a lot.
Got my annual COVID flu shots a couple weeks ago.
Good for you. Yeah, I think I had the option of getting COVID shot as well, but maybe I should have got it. I don't know. I think the strains are no longer as virulent as they were even last year or the year before. Okay, so we got another inverted mirror. I'll try one more. Here we go. If we don't get it here, we're going to move on. I want this guy, because that guy gives you something else. Crystallized heart. Yeah. Okay. So we did not get an echolocator. we did the weekend mission earlier. In case you missed it, sorry about that. You can just it's the first thing we did, so you can just replay the first part of the stream. Took about, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes just to build an underwater base. So, okay. Oh, and something else you can do in a pirate system is you can raid these freighters with impunity as well. You don't have to worry about the system authorities. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Double tap. If you want to see the weekend mission, well, you know, I'm not the only one doing it. You can do it yourself too, right? Obviously. Okay, so here's something you can also do in a pirate system with impunity. You will... Oh, okay, so this guy got a shield. Okay, let's get inside the shield. And what does he have in his containers here? He has... Should tell me. Run it again. You know what? I'd have to go to another playthrough, and even then, I don't know if I could, if I can run it again. Okay, for some reason, it's not showing me what's in the, if it's chromatic metal, it wasn't showing me what's in the containers there. Alright, let's go to another dissonant system, a non-pirate controlled system. Is this one? It's pointing me to this, but this is not dissonant. I'm going to pick a dissonant system. There's one. There's another one.
I am going to walk after the screen.
Yeah, so it's definitely under, well, let me just check. I was going to say it's under below freezing here, but I'm not so sure about that. Ooh, hostile ships. Oh, we got a freighter battle. We have an opportunity for an S-class freighter. All right, let's... Nope, can't do this. Let's see what we get. He's inside the shield. Here. We mentioned at the beginning of the stream that we were also looking for we're still looking for an S-class freighter. We have a B-class at the moment. 4 ships? Oh my goodness. Okay, take the shield down with the photon cannon. Guy's on the other side of the shield. Okay. Couple hours north of you in the Canada's national capital area, we have about close to a foot of snow on the ground now. We've gotten probably 8 or 10 inches in the last couple of days. It's overcast and snowing there this morning. Beautiful day though. But -4 Celsius. Excuse me. Feels like -10. So sort of around 20 degrees Fahrenheit mark, I guess, somewhere around there. '25, somewhere in there. Okay, we've been invited on board this guy's freighter. Is this it here? It is. Okay. So the landing zones for the Corvettes are these little blue spots right here. And when you get close enough, it'll let you, yeah, it'll just grab you and slide you right here. And at that point, you can go over here and beam onto the freighter. There's the beaming point for the freighter at the back of the freighter, at the back of the these guys here, the tarmac or whatever you want to call it. To go up to the bridge, talk to the admiral, see what kind of freighter he has. We could have discovered that downstairs, but we didn't. So we have another B class. It's quite the size. It's very large, but it's still just a B class. So it's the same as ours. Ours, because of the increased space that I put in there, is worth 147 million. So we're not trading it for this 80 million unit freighter. What I will do is... Oh, I can't even get a reward. Jeez, that's rough. Thanks for nothing, boys. Now we're going to go back to our Corvette and lick our wounds. Let's get out of here. Alright. Use the forged passport to disguise your visit to the outlaw station. Disrupt local records, blah blah blah, on board the space station. So there's the space station. And this is regulated space. It is a dissonance system. I'm going to show you what happens if you attack those dissonance resonators in regulated space. Just in a few moments. First, I'm going to do this. So we're going to go back to the area over there, and we'll go and use our passport up here. For the longest time, this thing had no use. But they've implemented a use for it now. Life support system, stable, commercial. See, it's the same sort of stuff that you found on the Outlaw station, but everything here is working according to the Atlas. Atlas Aeron surveillance uplink, a functional, restore standing. So I've hidden my tracks, and I think that's it for the Pirate series of missions. Nooftorius, welcome to the stream. How are you doing this morning? Check out Nooftorius, folks. Lots of cool videos, tutorials, and so on for various games. Great channel over there. Check him out. Yeah, the log. Let's see. So, the pirate system of missions, or series of missions, is now over. I think I'm going to do those They Who Return next. But first, I want to show you guys what happens if you attack dissonance resonators in regulated space. But first, before that, I'm just going to check out the multi-tools here. I'd like to do that. 2 A-class rifles. That's nice. I think we have S-class multi-tools, so we're not too concerned about that. We're not too concerned about upgrades anymore, so we're not going to visit these guys. I'm not even going to buy a 200,000 unit cargo spot. Arc Raiders, yeah, it's a fairly recent game, eh? That's an interesting game. I like that. I like watching it. Alright, let's see if we can find our dissonant planet. Is this it? No, that's not it. There's 3 there. There's that one, there's this one. That's not it either. Let's see if it's the one back behind it. I want to get... Actually, is there any... How many are there here? There's a full slate of planets here. There's 6 planets. Any back this way? Yeah, there's one there. Is that it? Nope. That's not the dissonant planet. Oh, what about this one?
Nest extraction for casual gamers.
Okay. There's the dissonant planet. Let's go there. I hope I don't get into too much trouble back here, but just going to show you what happens if you take out the resonators from in regulated space. Cargo scans, that's something else that happens in regulated space that does not happen in pirate systems. That's enough coffee for one day. Oof, I'll be climbing the walls later. All right. Yeah. Might be fairly easy to spot the resonators here. Okay, slow down a little bit. We see the crystals there. We see more crystals here. All right, we're in the right place. Now all we got to do is find a resonator. There's a building over here. Transmission tower. Awesome. Here's a resonator. Okay, well, there should be a landing zone here. We don't need a landing zone for a Corvette, though. Okay, watch what happens. You hear that sound?
Hostile scan detected.
Yep, that's what happens. That's what happens. You get attacked by Sentinel interceptors. Now, of course, you could just land like I just did to mitigate that. Ooh, it's a low air planet, is it? Low atmosphere? No atmosphere? Interesting. We'll get our nanites, of course. I'm also going to get, hopefully... Is this an abandoned planet? Life incompatible. Okay. The weather is silent. Sentinels are corrupted. No fauna. We do have a transmission tower here, so let's see what we can glean from this. What did we get from the resonator? I got a funny feeling we got more of... Yeah, more of these. Inverted mirrors. That's all good. Geology cannon, that's for the multi-tool. Starship shield. Okay, we'll explore those later. Alright, let's see if we can get a something, a crashed starship or something like that. 3, 5, 8, 13. So 3 plus 5 is 8. 5 plus 8 is 13. 8 plus 13 is 21. 13 plus 21 is 34, right? Distress signal detected. That is a crashed starship. It is not a crashed interceptor. It is 1,100 units away. So that's like right around the corner. We're just going to fly over there and see what gives. See what we got over there. There's another... oh, you know what? let's do this too while we're at it. So here's another way to get those dissonance resonators. There he is. So these guys are always protected by some kind of drone, whether it's spider drones or the little flying guys. What I would recommend is you don't need to get all that close. I got my pulse spitter here. I'm going to reload it and I'm going to hammer this guy. There we go. Now, those little drones are looking for me. All you got to do is kind of run away. Swarm is hunting. 8, 7. See, all you got to do is kind of run away. I think. Yeah, corrupt swarm abating. So you're clear now. What we're going to do, look at this guy. This guy's worth his weight in gold. Those large spiders.
One treat and say give me a paw, he presents one paw. If I have 2 treats in my hand and ask for a paw, he sits and presents both paws.
Greedy little. Yeah. It's all good, right? So we're just waiting for the storm to abate here. Hopefully they'll do it before they find me again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Did they find me? No, I think they're gone, aren't they? All right, it's all good. What we're going to do here is we're just going to dang. Oh, come on. There we go. It's a bit of a ballerina kind of show to get in your ship, that little tiny hatch. So here we go. Like I said, this is a crash starship. Should not be an interceptor. What do we got here? We got a fighter. No? We got an explorer. Okay. So we're going to just check that out. Now, I think the problem with my current setup is that my ship inventory is full, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And the one I'm using, I think my ship inventory is full. What do we got here? Can't tell, so we got to actually dig it out. Might get some technology here, maybe not. Enter peacefully and search the cockpit. Sentinel opens fire. Well, so much for entering peacefully, right? Exosuit is damaged. Life support module. We got out of that. Something else that's got to be sold at the space station. Okay, we're going to need our terrain manipulator here. Get more of this stuff. Let's grab our loot. And let's see what kind of ship this is. It is a B-class Explorer. And if you don't see the Claim Ship button down here, that means your ship inventory is full. You don't have any room to get more ships. We're just going to leave that right here. How much condensed carbon do I have? I got a crap ton of it. Okay. Yeah. So did we get... No, I don't think we did. We did get an echolocator, because it would have came in here. We did shoot that. We did shoot that dissonance resonator with our pulse spitter, and I think it might have came up here. Yeah. See, now we got 5. So we got 5 inverted mirrors. I'm curious to see. I'm curious if I have a ship that I can sacrifice. I think that's an S-class shuttle. This is an exotic. That's my first go-to fighter. Hauler, fighter, another S-class shuttle. We were using some of these ships to traverse galaxies. Go from galaxy to galaxy. It's this guy.
Roll 87.
S-class shuttle.
UDL 3 tap 1
Yeah.
150,000 beaver hails and now has 1995465 beaver hails. Here yet. Master D0 UDL 3 tap is trying to get a crew together for a beaver hail hunt. Type. Heist about to join.
Heist. Heist is on. The heist is on, folks. Heist away.
Dolphin. And lost your 10,000
Can I get back in my Corvette? Yes. Okay, let's do a save right here. And that that shuttle that I just pulled out will go back into my inventory. So I think maybe, let me try something here. I'm going to try something. So I know you can store some of your ships, but you have to be in your freighter to do that, I think. There's a facility in your freighter to do that. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, hit that, smash that like button, folks. Smash it like it owes you money, as Mage would say. Mage and other people, of course. Oh yeah. The fleet. Manage the fleet. Manage Starship Archive. Do we have...
1,326. A crew of Voyagers and frontiersmen check their muskets and traps as they head into the wilderness on their quest. The extreme cold sends half the crew to Beaver Purgatory.
active
The
starships?
rest escape with frostbite.
So this is the shuttle we were just looking at. What happens if I archive starships for long-term storage? Pointy little fecker. Let's archive this interceptor and this shuttle, and let's go see what happens if we attempt to claim another interceptor. So I'm going to do it with the AI fragment. Let's go up here. Got some funky frigates here too. These are pirate frigates. These guys here. They do have landing zones. because if they get damaged, you can go on and repair these as well. So that's a pirate frigate. There's one of my living frigates. There's the SSV Normandy. And the ghost one, whatever that is. Okay, I thought I saw that this week, right? They every Thursday they put up a couple of free games, or 1 or 2 free games. This is the Dissonant Planet, right? Okay, let's go down here. And let's use our carrier AI fragment to discover a, hopefully discover a crashed interceptor. Are we in the atmosphere yet? Yeah, we are now. That little doo-doo. That's what that means, pretty sure. Okay. Carrier AI fragment. Let's tag this. Ship signature recorded. Warp path traced. So it should tell us where the interceptor is. Oh! What? Detected in a nearby system. Really? I guess there's none on this planet. But it did tell me. It did say there were some in a nearby system. So we're going to go to a different dissonant system. This one. This one has an interceptor crashed on a planet. It's probably got quite a few, but there'll be one there for us. Yeah. Do I have to activate this again, or what? Nope. It's already done. It's over here. What kind of planet is that? It is. Looks frozen. Yep, I see planet. Salvageable scrap. So salvageable scrap. 2 things you can get from that. Corvette parts and these things. Sentinel boundary maps. If you're looking to subdue the Sentinels on a planet, Sentinel boundary map is your ticket. It'll find you a Sentinel pillar, and then you can just deactivate the Sentinels in the system, I believe. Certainly on the planet. Approximate location of a dissonant energy field. Okay, so there's a crashed interceptor here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. There's our approximate location there. Shouldn't be too hard to find. It's going to tell me to get out and start my search. Yeah. Land to begin your search. You know, tell you what. Here's something you can do, I think, from this particular vessel. First contact, okay. I think this is a thing here.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh, look at that. Crabs. Giant crabs. 250 units. That way? Ooh, wow. That's a big one.
Units received.
Yeah, still. That often? Yeah, 8 out of 10? Wow. 250 units over that way. Now I should almost be able to see that from here. But I can't. Of course, the weather, right? The weather's not helping. At all. This guy's eating something down here. See, that's 140 units away, right? 132 units for this guy. Storm crystals on this planet? Okay. Does that mean there's activated copper? Yeah. Okay. Storm crystals, frost crystals. You know what? Let's go over and check it out. grab some of these while we're at it. 238. Life forms here.
Units received.
Grab those.
Units received. Units
Let's
received.
discover those. Must be real close. Finalizing signal. I think I see it right there. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to dig ourselves a hole in the ground because we're freezing to death. So let's get in here and let's get out of the elements. And what have we found? Well, we found one of these. Found one of these interceptors. So what I like to do with these is, first of all, dig out the stuff that's in the back here, this stuff here, because you might get some decent loot out of that. If you're looking to equip, this thing, the conflict scanner, you will need. What are you going to need? What are you going to need? Conflict scanner. Building parts, materials, technology. Starship. Conflict scanner. Yeah, Walker Brain. So sometimes that item will give you a bunch of Walker Brains. So you can equip conflict scanners on all your starships, or at least 5 of them anyway. Walker Brains, the only 2 other ways I can think of getting those are to defeat a walker, which is the last wave of the Sentinel attack, or to get it as a reward for a mission. Do you have a console, Marty? A console. Marty, console. Console. What do you mean a console? Like a Xbox or PlayStation? No, I do not. PC. Yeah, Marty's PC. I was thinking about getting an Xbox or maybe a PlayStation, but they're not cheap, right? Starship teleport link, 270 units. This is a long storm. So I put some of my my starships in storage. I put 2 of them in storage.
Update. Storm
There
clearing.
we go. That's just what we were complaining about. How long? Okay. Why not? Gaming consoles are just, they're watered down PCs. You can't do a lot of stuff that you can do on a PC on a console, but certainly you can do gaming, which is what they're for mostly. I think they offer other facilities too, like browsing various like browsers and other things like that, services like Netflix and so on, YouTube. Okay, so what I was talking about was this thing here, reconstructed unit. So if you go ahead and look at that, you see this one gives us rusted metal. I don't want that, but it could give you could give you a walker brain for sure. How many creatures are here? 15 creatures. Wow, there's a nice bonus 3,750 nanites for that. Ground, 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 ground. 5 ground creatures here, and what else? 2 flying, and 4 underwater. Okay. It's like I said, this is one of the things I enjoy from this game, is it's kind of
Units received.
looking for the stuff.
Units received.
Sure, we'll be able to find the flying creatures here, right?
Most I have got on one planet is 21 critters.
21, eh? Wow. There's another one there. Okay,
Units received.
another one here. So there's 1 ground creature left,
Units received.
a bunch of water creatures,
Extreme night temperature detected.
and 1 more
Units
flying creature.
received.
Gets dark really quickly. Are we gonna get our...
Placements falling with the buggers. LOL.
Okay, ground, mostly diurnal. So we're probably not going to get our second... it says mostly diurnal, not only diurnal. So probably we might be able to get it, but not so sure.
Units received.
There's another creature there. Now, just getting back to our Sentinel Interceptor here. It's a C class, so we're just going to sell that one. See how much value it has? 34 million. That's like a fair-sized hauler, right? The size of, or the value of a fair-sized hauler. It's all about the inventory slots, right? So what we need to do is activate this guy. Probe the subconscious. That's going to show us a location where we can fix that thing. Shouldn't be too far away. Normally it's within like 30 seconds. And 30 seconds flying. 20 minutes walking. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the Corvette. Oh shit, it turns around for you. Okay. And it opens the door. Look at that. How nice. You still got to step into it though, right? Alright, now let's go find this place here. Should be a monolith. Ancient site. Yeah, it's a monolith. 20 minutes. Less than 30 seconds flying. How are we doing for time? 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So again, I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you all for subscribing, hitting that like button. Really appreciate it. I think I hit.
Incoming storm.
I think I hit the 500 sub mark today. That's awesome. Thank you all. Really do appreciate every single one of you. Okay, here we go. Present the brain. Let's present the brain. Ancient sight stirs as I approach, stone scraping against stone. Warmth radiates from the highline brain within my pack as though in response. The mind of the ship child is interlocked with the hive. Current instructions: seek and eliminate anomalies and mesh archival sentience with surrogate entity. Thank you, dear. And yeah, I'm probably going to look sometime today to see what that entails. I think it should bring something about, but we'll see. I fumbled with the ship's brain, almost dropping it as it glows unbearably hot in my hands. The pain radiates far beyond my hands, an unearthly heat, a heat that melts glass. Circuit shifts and then grows still. The brain seems to accept my presence now. There's the harmonic brain. That's what we were looking for. That's what we're going to need to finish digging out the interceptor. Like I said, it is a C class, so we'll likely just sell it, although we don't need the money. Any little red dots around? Oh, we got storm crystals here. Oh, that's right too.
That's quite a modest.
Yeah, that's
A yellow smiley.
yeah, that's the first among many. I hope. Well, whatever. I mean, it is what it is, right? 5 minutes to that one. 11:45. Yeah, we better get inside.
Thermal protection falling.
Let's get inside. Push that save button and get back to our ship, to our interceptor, our crashed interceptor, which is kind of a misnomer almost, because usually when you find a crashed starship, it's shithole, right? It's all beat up. These guys have no damage, bizarrely. Where are we? Oh, slow down there, Pocahontas. Okay. There it is. 61 slot interceptor worth 34.5 million units. So we're going to get over 20 million units cash, I guess if you will, for scrapping that unit. Frost or storm crystals over there, over there. We got some radiant shards here. Just waiting for the storm to die down a little bit. We can scan stuff from our ship up here, from the tailgate of our ship.
Weather update.
There we go.
Storm clearing.
Storm clearing. There we go. Used to be able to scan these hazardous flora, but you can't do that anymore. You can scan the stalagmites
Received.
and the
Extreme
stalactites.
night temperature detected.
Extreme night temperature detected, eh? Okay, fair enough. Just have to be careful, right? How many creatures we got left? Got a bunch of underwater creatures. A ground and a flying. Flying during the day, mostly. Do not see it. Don't see the ground one either. It's rare. It might not rear its... I was going to say it might not rear its ugly head, but then again, maybe it will. It's back there behind this thing. Is it going to come out? Now it's behind this thing. Thank you, Ed. Oh, there it is. There it is. 385,000 units for that. Wow. Okay, let's go claim our interceptor. I'm guessing we can do that.
Technology repaired.
There it is. C-class, no damage. Notice that? Yep, we can claim this ship. So storing your ships into archive will allow you to claim additional ships.
Falling.
I think we knew that already. Most people knew that, right? Just confirming some things this morning. Right? So we got all the land creatures. We got a flying creature left. And we got a bunch of water creatures, right? So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this ship. And I'm going to use it for a few minutes. Let's put things where I think they should go. Now you can equip your Sentinel Interceptor with all the stuff that goes on your starship, just about, right? So all the figurines, the trails, all the weapons, the pulse engine, the launch, or the launch thruster stuff. Economy scanner, teleport receiver, conflict, all everything, right? All the hyperdrive stuff. You can put all that stuff on your interceptor if you want. These are really good ships, actually. If you get like an S class, I do have a link in my in the description of this video that has the coordinates. It has the glyphs and the coordinates for an S class interceptor, if you're looking for one. So yeah, by all means, right? Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the sunny side of the planet, because I want to get that last flying creature, but I also want to get where's the sun? The sun appears to be over this way. Let's go this way. The sun, the star, of course. That's what our star is called. That's what we call our star. The sun. So there's water over there. Let's go down there. Looks like water. Anyway, I don't know if it is or not, but it certainly looks like it. Are we in a storm again? Appears we are. Okay, now this thing hovers more or less, but it does not. Is this water? Doesn't look like it. But you can't kind of step out while the ship is still in the air. You have to land this thing to step out of it. Do we have any places? Any? No, doesn't look like it. No buildings. Okay, we do appear to be over water, so I will land on an island here. We don't have the water landing mechanism in this ship, so I think what I'll do is I'll just land right here. So yeah, like I said, you can hover in this ship on a planet's atmosphere pretty much. We are pretty much hovering there now. So what I was talking about was aquajets. You get this on your ship and you can land on water. Not in water, but on water. Landing area not clear. Move up like 10 feet and you're good. Okay, was that the creature I'm looking for? That is not the creature I'm looking for. There it is. That's the final aerial creature. Now we're looking for 3 common and 1 common underwater creatures.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Well, it could have fooled me. It looks like there's a storm going on there now.
Extreme water temperature detected.
Extreme water temperature. Like that.
Units received.
At Old Explorer only 150,000 beaver males and now has
Units received.
1.7700 beaver males.
Two,
Received.
2 more, right? I think I'm on the wrong side of the island. I think maybe this side. The water may be deeper on this
Extreme water
side.
temperature detected.
We've got 3 minutes and 13 seconds
Received.
of survivability.
Units received.
Is that true? You know what? Let's replenish this stuff.
Technology recharge.
That'll give us a lot more time underwater. And I think this may be the last creature.
Units received.
Yep, 3,750 nanites later, we've discovered all the creatures on this planet. Ed is the master explorer, old explorer, OE, Ed. He is the master of planetary exploration, discovering, doing this kind of thing. Apparently, I will not dispute it. Oh, excuse me for just one. Okay, back at it. Sorry, I had to mute there for a second. Ship's over here. Let's go back. Yes, lots of big bugs. So 15 creatures discovered. This is what we're going to do next week, I think. Or, sorry, in 2 weeks, because I think next week there's going to be another Redux. I may participate. If I don't, I'll be doing this again. It's kind of going through the storylines here. Excuse me. So here's the primary missions of the storylines, and these are all the secondary missions. I'm going to try to do all of these at some point. And it's probably old hat for a lot of you, but I still have fun doing these, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoy bringing it to you. So, okay, last thing we're gonna do, probably the last thing we're gonna do,
Extreme temperature
is
detected.
let's turn this ship in. So, I don't know if there's an S-class interceptor in this system, but if there is, it will look like this. So if you like this ship and you want an S-class of its sort, there's the glyphs on the bottom left of the screen. You can, and don't forget, Hesperius dimension. This is not the Euclid galaxy. We are in galaxy number 2, I believe. So that interceptor will be found at those glyphs in the Hesperius dimension only. So, yeah. To be clear. Let's go to the space station. Let's get rid of... oh, space signal detected. What do we got here? We got a salesman. Yep, cargo manifest. So this is what this fellow has. Platinum, silver, and all that other stuff. Okay, so my advice, before you actually engage this thing, check and see if you have what you have, if you can. I don't have a lot of platinum. I would have probably bought the platinum off that guy had I known that I was very low on platinum. But anyway, because what happens is when you disengage that interface, that guy just disappears. You'll never see him again, right? Now, having said that, you could get platinum from asteroids, from shooting asteroids. You might also get it from landed pilots in space stations or trading posts and archives and whatnot. So it's not like you have to do it with these guys, right? Flourishing planet. There's a lush planet. Salvageable scrap. You know what? I think maybe we'll end our journey today on that planet. So let's go ahead and divest ourselves of this find. Let's go ahead and go in here. The Corvette we were using earlier, very handy for a number of situations. Not so much in space stations. I just find it tedious to be... oh, you know what? Do we even have enough room here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't even know if we have enough space here to sell this starship. Let's see. Maybe we do. Salvage. 24 million units we can get for that ship. I think the original, well, let's just see. The original cost is what? 34.5, and we can get 24. So what's that? What ratio? I think it's 70%. Let's just work that out for a second here. Okay, 24 divided by... So yeah, it's exactly 70%. That's the value you get from scrapping ships, right? 70%. If you scrap a crashed starship, you'll get less, because obviously some of the slots are not functional, right? So we're going to try to scrap it, and looks like we did have enough slots. Okay, good to go. There it goes, disappeared. And what did we get? So we got our shuttle. Yeah, it brought down our shuttle for us. That's all good. That's not the ship we're going to use going forward. Now I'm going to sell. So what happens when you scrap a starship? You don't get money. You get things in lieu of money. Specifically, you get these things here, 23 million units for 2 Starship AI valves. So we're going to go over the 400 million unit there. Spool of nanocables, teleport coordinators. I don't think we got that from the sale of this ship, but you see we're making a profit from these, right? Plus 12.2%. Yeah, let's sell those. Why not? What else do we get? Anything else? Yeah, me too. Really? Yeah, right. Suburbia. I would argue peasant. How peasant-like. How peasant-like of you. It is an S-Class, though. Yeah, 62 slot shuttle. Very nice, but not what we're looking for. I'm going to go with one of my favorite all-time ships. Assuming... Oh, shit. I don't have much on this thing. Well, you know what? Let's put a few things on it. Sodium nitrate, we need 12. We have a ton of sodium. Let's just melt a little bit of that stuff down. What do we got in here? Dihydrogen. Oh. What? Yeah. Dirty, 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 dirty. Yeah, right? Sodium nitrate. I didn't even notice how much we needed. We'll make a bunch. This stuff is useful for digging out drop pods for your exosuit cargo space. That's probably enough. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to add a this thing. So this is a shield component. Yeah, a Starship shield technology component. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this thing in the other supercharged slot. 350.7 is the shield strength now. Yeah, 358. So we got an extra 8 shield strength out of that. Not terrible, I guess. What else we need? You know what? I'm going to put this thing here. So, aside from hyperdrive range, this ship isn't terrible. I'm going to use it as is for now. And we're going to go down to that lush planet. Oh, let me just do a restore point saved. Yeah, let me just do a save point here. Let's go down to that lush planet, and we'll end the stream down there. Just got to figure out where it is again. Is it lush? That's the distant one we were on a minute ago. That's not it, I don't think. No, that's the ring planet. It is irradiated. It's not this one. What's this one? This one has a storm on it. That gray.
Screen. Warning.
Double tap.
See you next time.
Indeed. Monday afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern time, Eastern. That would be my next stream with the kids. We're doing some Minecraft. A lot of fun. There's a lot of fun in that stream. So join us for that. And yeah, hope to see you then. Let me just see if I can find that lush planet. Seem to have lost it here. Oh, no. Yeah, there it is. That's it there, isn't it? Yeah. What are these two guys here? Look like hot planets or something. Salvageable scrap. And low atmosphere.
Have a nice weekend.
So low atmosphere. This one is, you can use your jetpack forever in this thing. Lifeless, probably you can use your jetpack extensively on that one too. Salvageable scrap is useful. We'll probably investigate that next time as well. Let's see what's down here. Flourishing planet. Salvageable scrap. Of course, that means one of two things. It means possibly Sentinel boundary maps or Corvette parts, right? I'm going to put this thing on the ground here, and we're going to look for a building where we can put this thing on the ground, and then I will bid you all farewell. So I hope everybody in chat has a great rest of your weekend. Aside from the storm here, here's an observatory. Starduster, thanks for coming in, everybody. Appreciate it. Don't forget to smash that like button. Thanks for the 500 subs. Really appreciate that. I might do a special a thank you stream at some point this week. We'll see. I'm certainly considering it. Here we have a transmission tower. No better place than here to all right, let's get on top of this guy. Dress up in the character of the game you play. Oh, yeah, I don't have fatigues or anything like that, so might be a big ask. So on that note, thank you all again for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Again, I hope you all have a great weekend. And yeah, cheers, everybody. Take care. Thanks for watching.
And the screen ignites Baldur's Gate under neon lights. Ghost recon calling from the fight. Dune whispers desert might. Cartoon Saturday, grab your chair. No Man's Sky, we're floating there. Beaver tales, pixel trails, laid back streams. The ship sets sail, laughs and quests. The story prevails. Beaver tales, pixel trails. Beaver tales, pixel trails, laid back streams. The ship sets sail, laughs and quests. The story prevails. Beaver tales, pixel trails. Laser shots and a wasteland spin. 7 to 6 where the vault begins. Chill vibes flowing. let's dive in. The Lord of Streams, let the fun begin.
No rush, no race, just cosmic pace. From dunes to stars to a pixel space. Every stream's a magic place.
Grab your snacks and join the chase. Beaver tales, pixel trails, laid back streams, the ship sets sail. Laughs and quests, the story prevails.